Just over the river from Windsor, Ontario, we're in downtown Detroit at lovely Comerica Park. Tonight, a compelling matchup of division contenders between the Washington Nationals and the Detroit Tigers. The Nationals look for their 7th straight victory next. Daniel Gossett will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, I think the key for him is going to be locating strikes and forcing soft contact. He doesn't have dominant stuff compared to some other guys, but if he executes, he can still be very effective. We'll see how he does.
And now for Washington, number 44. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Wendell leads off first with 1 away. Runners off for second. High in the air out towards shallow right. Jameson sprinting after it. He makes the running play. 2 down. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's got a 5-game hitting streak going. If you've got to start those big streaks somewhere, I like the way he's swinging the bat right now. Great approach, very comfortable. Let's see if that streak continues today.
So digging in now, Theo Jameson watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
Winning the Triple Crown is really magical. Think about it. How many guys can hit for power, hit for average, and drive in runs? This guy's had a phenomenal season, and we're keeping our fingers crossed that he can win it.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes, 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Hard hit ball to short. Anderson brings it in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Tigers leave 1. We are still scoreless. So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th. And in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Freddie Freeman. The 1-1 home. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Jameson racing back. Gone! A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. Number 13 for him on the year. As the Nationals strike first, it's 1-0.
He might have thought he was over the hump when he retired the 3- and 4-hole hitters, but the 5-hole hitter said not so fast. Any of these middle-of-the-order guys can burn you, and he sure did right there.
Striding in now for the Nats, Ford Hanna. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Hanna.
Comes set, the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Jameson makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Nationals 1 and the Tigers nothing. So now it'll be the 4-hole
The right
hitter,
fielder,
Theo
number 15.
Jamieson.
Theo Jamieson.
First offering on its way. Hit hard to short. Anderson scoops it up. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. To the plate now is the designated hitter, number 44. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Jamieson racing back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Theo Jamieson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Jamieson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Robles going back to the track. And that one is gone. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 56 on the year as the Tigers have made this a 1-1 ball game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Theo Jamieson.
And that last at-bat where he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down 2-1.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Washington Nationals came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Tom Kwan gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Tanner Rainey earns the save out of the bullpen, his 47th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. MLB The Show has Saturday Night Baseball for you now from Comerica Park in downtown Detroit. Tonight, a compelling matchup of division contenders between the Washington Nationals and the Detroit Tigers. The Nats are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Chris Costa will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking
into the box. Number 44. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and that is 27 for him on the year. And the Nationals move out in front here 2-0.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do,
Next up for Detroit, Theo Jamieson. Watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
If you want to win the Triple Crown, you have to drive in a lot of runs, and this guy's done that. He's driven in several in the last 10 games.
Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
And this pitch is swung on and missed, and the AL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, 2 away. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Matty, this lineup screams it needs an overhaul. When you're last in the league in on-base percentage, you're not doing a lot of things very well. You're not giving quality at bats. You're not being professional at the plate.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Theo Jamieson.
Right
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jamieson.
He's set, and the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Astudillo blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He comes across to score. And the deficit is down to only 1 now. At the plate, Ricky Rodriguez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Rodriguez.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Tigers get just the 1. On now to the top of inning number 4. Nationals on top, 2-1. At the plate, number 44. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Jamieson ranging back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second home run of the game, as the Nationals move in front now 4-1.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake.
Digging in and looking for more,
right
Theo Jamieson.
50.
He singled his last time up.
Jamieson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Detroit, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Ready once again, number 73. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Number 73.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Jamieson is after it. Now batting, Theo Jamieson. He got on top of one and was a ground down victim last time.
Jamieson.
He's set. Here it comes. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And they can't run it down. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Theo Jamieson is dealt with for the first out in the bottom. Digging in, Theo Jamieson, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Theo Jamieson.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Striding forward now is the DH, Ricky Rodriguez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch out.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 2 men left stranded. 9th inning coming up. The Nationals lead it 7-6.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The Washington Nationals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jake Junis gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Tanner Rainey hammers down the save, his 48th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. Afternoon baseball for your viewing pleasure on a fine Sunday afternoon from Comerica Park in Detroit. Today it's the 3rd and final game in this 3-game interleague series between the Washington Nationals and the Detroit Tigers. The Nationals are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Lance McCullers, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on.
Digging in now, Theo Jamieson watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
This guy's got a realistic shot to win the Triple Crown, and he's hit several home runs in his last 10 games.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long.
Time for a look at the curly W on D. And I'm going to focus today on Tim Anderson. And when I say his name, I think quick feet. Not only defensively at the shortstop position, but also putting the defense on their heels. When he gets on base, look for him to take off. And he's got a strong arm as well.
Into the box now, Theo Jamison. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Boy, dear, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Stepping in, number 45. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Skied in the air to straightaway left. O'Neill waits on it. And that ends the inning. Tigers leave 1. They're down 2-0. Here's Mookie Betts. Past meetings against Lance McCullers. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Hit the other way out toward right field. Jamison is in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Nationals 2 and the Tigers nothing. So stepping in, Tyler O'Neill. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
O'Neill.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Jamison on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Washington as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Now at the plate, Theo Jamison. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Jamison.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Ready now, number 45. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Tigers strand a pair. They trail it here 2-0. Stepping in, number 44. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Jamison will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Digging in, Theo Jamison. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Number 66 is after it, and the throw to first ends the inning. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We played 8 full. It's the Nationals 2 and the Tigers nothing.
Man, they're making it look awful easy out there. That's 9 wins in a row. That's right, 9 wins in a row. And by the way they're playing, I see no reason why this streak is going to end anytime soon. They're just playing great baseball.
A 2-0 finish today. The Nats jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Charlie Drake earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Tanner Rainey closes the door for the save, his 49th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Center in Toronto, Ontario. It's the opener of this 3-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Ryan Borucki will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see.
Coming to the plate now, Theo Jamieson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Theo Jamieson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line the line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
And he is in there.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Line drive snagged on a short hop to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Now in the box, number 25. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. 1 out, nobody on. Heading out towards shallow right. Jamieson in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
Now batting, Jamison. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First pitch of the at-bat.
All right, ease up. You're up. You're up.
There's a line drive. Base hit to left field. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Yeah, great job right there. You squared up on that sucker.
So frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Number 45.
2 out, bases loaded. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Soto is after it. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. So the Tigers leave them loaded, but they're up 1-0. At the plate, Jamison. A couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Jamison.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. The tag gets one. Over to second now, and they get the double play to get him out of the inning. No runs on one base hit. One error in the inning and a man left on. Last half of the fifth coming up. Tigers lead this one 1-0. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Jamison. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays held in check. They trail this one 1-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jamison. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Jamison.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll dive back in. First offering on its way, and he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Bearden stepping into the box, number 25. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The second baseman, number 25.
The 2-1. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they've taken a 1-run lead.
You could see here that he tried to stay away from him, attacking the outer half of the plate, but he reached those arms and had enough power to go apple bomb.
Once again, Jamison, and then after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. This is on the ground.
Hard 90, hard 90.
And he'll take it to the bag himself.
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 34. Another nice outing from him.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Detroit Tigers came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Curtis Vogel claims the win out of the pen, his first. John Alvarado records the save, his 33rd of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.